morning, everybody. It is time for Off the Bench, sponsored by Purchase Pros, formerly KPC, and Breaking Trail Jerky. And I am at Lexington Catholic, and today we have Corbin Perry, who has played football and lacrosse and also has a skill away from the fields that I find kind of interesting because, and we'll get to that in a minute, but let's get into football because you hail from a great place that loves football in Eastern Kentucky, and then you come to Lexington Catholic from Lawrence County, a special place for high school football. And you've always enjoyed football, right?
Yes.
You had your career cut short a little bit. Tell me about that.
I had a little too many head injuries, so my senior year was cut short.
Yeah.
They held me out for the head injuries, so I didn't end up messing up my brain
Sure.
more than it already is.
Sure. You played 2 games, I believe.
Yeah, I got into long snap.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was allowed to.
Hey, that's all right. You can't get touched. See, that's a smart play right there. But, Catholic goes to the semifinals, first time in several years. What was that like to be a part of it, but also just have to watch it?
It was tough to watch, but my biggest regret would have been not being able to be there with my team. So those 2 games I got on the field with my team were the biggest thing to me my senior year, or really my whole football career, because I got to end it out the way I wanted to end it out, even though it got cut short the other way.
Sure. But you also played lacrosse because why?
Just wanted to hit somebody in the offseason for football.
That is great. How good did you get, or was it just more of just wanting to be physical out on the field?
I thought it was going to be slow, like anybody picks up a sport, they're not going to be good at it. But come the end of the season, I ended up starting, playing a little bit of D-Midi, and then that was my sophomore year. Junior year, started touching the ball a little bit more, playing a little offense. Started that year, scored a couple goals, I think six goals. And then this year I'm looking forward to trying to play a lot more offense. Try not to run as much. Trying to just catch the ball and shoot.
Yeah, as you get older, you don't want to run as much. Trust me on that. Away from the fields, though, you like to work with wood. We're in this locker room right now that is basically handcrafted.
Yep.
Tell me how you got into the carpentry and woodworking and things like that.
I've always enjoyed understanding how things were put together, and building Legos was my biggest thing.
That's all right.
I would ask for Legos for Christmas, and just those simple instructions of putting things together kind of translated to woodworking. And when I do a project, I break it down to the simplest point I can, and then I'll just build it off of the instructions that I draw for myself. And seeing something come from just a couple pieces of wood turn into an amazing project is so satisfying to me. That's what I enjoy a lot about it.
Well, tell me the best thing you've ever created. Talk about the American flags thing. I find that kind of fascinating.
The first flag that I ever made was probably my favorite, but it was a gift from my dad for his birthday.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make something special because I'd rather make a gift than buy a gift, save money. And I ended up buying enough wood to make 4 flags, and I ended up selling the other 3 and giving him the best one. So that flag still hangs in his office, and every time I go up there, I see it, and it shows a lot of where I've come from.
Well, good luck to you in that process, because that's a unique skill to be able to create something out of nothing, and some of us don't have that skill. So good job. That is Corbin Perry of Lexington Catholic, and this has been Off the Bench.